A very warm welcome to all of you to the African Development Bank's fully virtual Evaluation Week 2020.
Want to increase participation of local governments, of course, in many ways, but in the data aspects, we want to ensure that they are also able to track and monitor and report on the SDGs as districts or as local governments. So we have already mapped out about 20 SDG indicators that are applicable for localization at local government level.
How do we use evaluation and the stats to make decisions and to make the good priorities in order to progress as fast as possible towards sustainable development?
This year, we have organized Evaluation Week under the theme From Learning to Transformational Change in Africa, and will focus on how effective learning from evaluation is linked to the delivery of sustainable development results against the backdrop of the global COVID-19 pandemic. What is essential to get from learning to action is to have a culture in the institution that is willing to admit shortcomings and mistakes and recognizes that there are always ways to improve, and an institution that is focused on results, providing appropriate incentives to take these lessons into account.
The bank group's management emphasizes the importance of promoting a culture of results and accountability in transforming the bank group into a world-class learning institution. The success of IDEV and of the bank's Evaluation Week are a testament to the importance that the bank attributes to learning from evaluation. Collectively, we are continuously striving to do better, ensuring that evaluation findings make their way into the projects, programs, and strategies of the future.
With the needs that are out there, reinforced by COVID, some perhaps new or in a new form because of COVID. We cannot afford to have our limited resources not optimally used. It's very important that we work together. So partnerships and scaling up are crucial for us to advance the learning, to advance the work that we do on evaluation to support our member states.
There's 5 characteristics for me of culture that an organization needs to have. Firstly, it needs to be humble, and it needs to recognize, therefore, that it doesn't have all the answers. Secondly, the organization needs to be curious. It needs to be curious in finding things out, in looking for new knowledge, new information, new answers. Thirdly, it needs to be open-minded. And it's very easy, particularly for us in the international development field, to get very caught up in our own dogma. The 4th characteristic is ambition. Ambition because we always want to do better. And the last attribute that we need to have is impatience.
We learn by doing quality economic sector work before project preparation. We learn by quality project completion reports when projects are finished and to make sure we have the lessons learned. We learn by quality evaluations that basically tell us the good, the bad, and the ugly of everything we do. And just as importantly, we learn from audits. Audits tell us where we've succeeded and where we failed.
Evaluation must provide recommendations that are as concrete, practical, and actionable as possible, taking into account the institutional context so that they can be immediately acted upon, and they can therefore be used to strengthen our development efforts. Evaluation are most useful when they're really adapted to users' needs.
Where the utility of an evaluation starts is with the officers keeping an open mind about the exercise and understand that they will learn from the evaluation and allow the others in future projects to benefit from the lessons learned.
We're in the development space. If we don't take risks, we're not doing our jobs, but more importantly, learn from that experience and improve.
Notre rôle en tant qu'évaluateur indépendant aide la banque à apprendre et à améliorer ses opérations, ses stratégies et ses politiques me procurent moi personnellement une grande joie, car je sais que je participe à l'amélioration des conditions de vie des populations en Afrique.
Ce ne sont pas toutes les actions qui peuvent effectivement engendrer le progrès. En effet, les initiatives qui nous font avancer sont celles qui se fondent sur les conclusions et les leçons, de bonnes analyses préalables, de bonnes évaluations des faits et d'expériences antérieures. L'apprentissage à partir de l'évaluation est une ressource clé de développement, parallèlement au financement, pour l'obtention de résultats durables en matière de développement. Si l'action que vous menez ne bénéficie pas, notamment des leçons d'une bonne évaluation des expériences antérieures, l'argent seul ne suffira pas pour faire avancer.